the balance between self-effacement and confidence can be a tricky one. We don't want to be arrogant, nor do we want to appear arrogant. We want to have a clear sense of our merits, our abilities, and what's possible. But we don't want to be overconfident in approaching our goals. Parshat Shlach Lecha gives us a story of the 12 spies, this famous story in which 10 of the spies come back to the Jewish people after surveying the land of Israel, and they come back with a negative report. Only Joshua and Caleb return with a positive and encouraging report about the land and the ability of the children of Israel to go up to the land. That root in Hebrew, alu, to go up to the land, to aspire to what it means to be in the land. They are really trying to encourage the people, whereas the 10 spies are discouraging, warning them away, saying that it's impossible. We can't go up. We can't aspire to this. In fact, the 10 spies also say that not only did the inhabitants of the land of Canaan see the 10 spies, or the 12 of them, as grasshoppers, small and insignificant, but they themselves thought of themselves as grasshoppers. And the Midrash teaches us that even though God can forgive the idea that the Canaanites might look at the spies as small and insignificant, he couldn't look past the idea that they saw themselves as unworthy and insignificant. We don't want to be so self-effacing that we don't feel worthy of the goals that we aspire to. We need to see ourselves as capable of aspiring and of achieving our goals. And this is what Caleb says. He says, we can go up. We should aspire. We can go into the land, and we can make it just what it is supposed to be, good, just as God would like it to be. This vision isn't successful that day. The Jewish people listened to the 10 spies, not to Caleb and Joshua. But I do think that across the generations, this text speaks to us in terms of the challenges that we face. Many people I speak to today are feeling overwhelmed by some of the challenges facing us as individuals and as a society. And we wonder, what are the solutions? And there are moments where we feel incapable of aspiring to strong solutions that would improve the world around us. We wonder, how can we be a part of improving our society, of changing things, and even changing our personal situation? Caleb speaks to us and says, go up, by which I think he means we should see ourselves as capable. We should have a sense of our own worthiness and our own merit, and that with hard work, and not out of arrogance, but out of the importance of these goals themselves, that we should reach for them. We should aspire to them, and we should work to make them happen. Caleb's message is a message of hope. His hope derives from God's promise to the Jewish people that we will go up and eventually inherit the land. But even in our own individual situations, as well as the challenges around us today, there's much to hope for. If we set our minds to it, we are worthy, and we can have confidence that we can achieve our goals. Shabbat Shalom.